Yeah. Slow it down, April, take your time. Woke up to the sound of rain on my window pane. Everything is softer now, nothing feels the same. April light is golden and it's pouring through. The only thing I wanna do is spend it close to you. Pull the blanket tighter, but the warmth is from within. Something about this morning feels like a new begin. Coffee on the counter and your voice in my head. April vibes only, staying in bed. No plans, no rush, just you and me. Living in this moment so effortlessly. The world can wait outside the door. April never asked for anything more. April vibes only, slow and sweet. Petals on the pavement underneath our feet. April vibes only, warm and new. Everything is blooming and it starts with you. Rain or shine, gray or gold. April is the best story ever told. April vibes only, soft and real. This is exactly how I wanna feel. We took a walk without a destination set. Got a little rained on, but we don't regret. Laughing under awnings, shoes a little soaked. April has a way of making everything a joke in the best possible way. In the lightest sense, when the world feels heavy, April pays the rent. Cherry blossom clinging to the wet black branches. April giving everyone a second set of chances. No maps, no clocks, no hurry here. April only visits once a year. So let the hours stretch and breathe. Let April do whatever April needs. April vibes only, slow and sweet. Petals on the pavement underneath our feet. April vibes only, warm and new. Everything is blooming and it starts with you. Rain or shine, gray or gold. April is the best story ever told. April vibes only, soft and real. This is exactly how I wanna feel. Can't rush this feeling, won't fast forward through. April only comes once and I'm spending it with you. Soft and golden, easy and right. April vibes carrying us through the night. I used to fill every second up with noise. Never gave myself permission to enjoy the quiet and the gentle and the in-between. April taught me what the soft life really means. Slow mornings and the smell of something new. Wet pavement and the particular light of you. I don't need anything spectacular or grand, just April and the feeling of your hand. Afternoon is melting into golden hour now. Everything is painted and I don't know how. 1 month of the year does all of this. Turns the ordinary into absolute bliss. We found a bench and watched the city breathe. April ain't color in the evening breeze. You said nothing but you said everything. April vibes are a forever kind of thing. April vibes only, slow and sweet. And true, I want every April to be spent with you. Rain or shine, gray or gold. April is the best story I've been told. April vibes only, here to stay. I live inside this month every single day. April vibes only. April vibes only. Yeah. Just you, just this, just now. Slow and sweet somehow. April vibes only. Stay a little longer. Stay. Up and down and sideways, pink everything. Here we go. 1 minute I'm floating, next I'm on the floor. Don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm feeling it more. Pink and electric, my heart can't decide. Laughing in the sunshine, crying on the ride. I woke up this morning, feeling like a sky. By noon I was convinced I was about to cry. Not for any reason, not for anything clear. Just the pink mood swing, doing its thing in here. Call it chaotic, call it divine. This pink mood swing is perfectly mine. Rose-colored glasses slipping off my face, catching feelings at an alarming pace. Pink mood swing, up and then down. Prettiest disaster in this whole town. Pink mood swing, soft and intense. Every single feeling is worth every cent. Cotton candy morning, thunderstorm by 3. Pink mood swing is the whole of me. Up and down and in between. Pinkest heart you've ever seen. Blush one moment, fire the next. Sending you a novel, then deleting the text. I rewrote that message 47 times. Couldn't pick between the feelings or the rhymes. Got dressed in yellow but it felt all wrong. Changed to pink 3 times and sang a sad song. Put on something brave and then cried in the mirror. Pink mood swing getting louder and clear. Call it tender, call it too much. I've always felt everything right at the touch. From zero to roses, from quiet to loud. Pink mood swing, where's this self-proud? Pink mood swing, up and then down. Prettiest disaster in this whole town. Pink mood swing, soft and intense. Every single feeling is worth every cent. Cotton candy morning, a thunderstorm by 3. Pink mood swing is the whole of me. Up and down and in between. Pinkest heart you've ever seen. I'm not broken, I'm just blooming loud. Every shade of pink is wearing me proud. Happy, sad and tender, wild and free. This is all of me, this is all of me. People say I'm too much, always on the edge. Standing on the feeling like it's every ledge. But I'd rather feel it all than feel it none. Rather be the rain cloud than avoid the sun. Pink isn't just a color, it's a frequency. The way my heart broadcasts its whole history. Every swing is real, every drop is true. Pink mood swing taught me how to get to you. Evening comes and I level out a bit. Find the softer version. Finally sit with all the feelings I run circles round today. Pink mood swing gently putting me away. Tomorrow I'll wake up and do it all again. The high so high, the tender and the pain. But I wouldn't trade a single shade for gray. Pink mood swing is here to stay. Pink mood swing, up and then down. Prettiest disaster in this whole town. Swing, soft and intense. Every single feeling is worth every cent. Cotton candy morning, storm by 3. Pink mood swing is the truest part of me. Up and down and always in between. I am every shade of pink you've ever seen. Up, down, in between. Pinkest heart you've ever seen. Swing high, swing low. Pink is the only way I know. Pink mood swing, pink mood swing. All of me. Flutter, something's changing. Can you feel it? Something in my chest keeps fluttering today. Light and uncontrollable in the best possible way. Wings inside my rib cage every time you call. Floating above everything, I don't wanna fall. I used to walk with both feet on the ground. Kept myself from flying, kept myself so sound. Safe and sealed and folded in the dark. Butterfly energy lighting up the spark. Can't stay still, can't slow it down. This butterfly energy lifting off the ground. Something cracked and now I'm breaking through. Iridescent everything because of you. Butterfly energy I can't contain. Iridescent feeling running through my veins. Butterfly energy, soft and wild. Free and untouchable like when I was a child. Colors I forgot I had inside. Wings I never knew I couldn't hide. Butterfly energy setting me free. This is who I was always meant to be. Spinning in the garden, colors everywhere. Glitter in the atmosphere, magic in the air. Every little moment feels like it could fly. And chasing this sensation till the day I die. I remember being small and running through the field. Arms wide open to whatever summer sealed. That feeling never left, it just went underground. Butterfly energy, glad you came back around. Can't stay small, can't fold it in. The butterfly is done apologizing. Wings spread wide in every color true. Butterfly energy, I owe it all to you. Butterfly energy I can't contain. Iridescent feeling running through my veins. Butterfly energy, soft and wild. Free and untouchable like when I was a child. Colors I forgot I had inside. Wings I never knew I couldn't hide. Butterfly energy setting me free. This is who I was always meant to be. I used to keep my wings folded tight. Afraid of open spaces, afraid of the light. the shell. Butterfly energy, I know too well how good the open air can feel. How wild the wings, how soft the reel. How light the heart when it finally lets go. Butterfly energy, now you know. Afternoon and golden, I'm mid-flight. Everything is vivid and everything is right. Never knew the sky could hold this many colors through. Butterfly energy painted all of them for you. I catch myself mid-laugh and feel the wings. The inexplicable joy in ordinary things. A flower, a breeze, your name across my screen. Butterfly energy, the best I've ever been. Butterfly energy, I can't contain. Iridescent feeling running through my veins. Butterfly energy, soft and wild, free and untouchable, forever that child. Colors bright and wings spread wide. Nothing left, I'm trying now to hide. Butterfly energy, completely free. Flying at everything I'm meant to be. Flutter, flutter, rise and fly. Butterfly energy, touching the sky. Higher, softer, wild and true. Butterfly energy, it's all because of you. Ah, flutter, flutter, rise. Butterfly energy, forever now. Nothing official, nothing announced, just something quiet starting. No announcement, no fanfare, no big reveal. Just a quiet something that's starting to feel real. A hand that lingers longer than it needs to stay. A smile that says a little more than words can say. The way you texted first at 7 in the morning, without any context, without any warning. Just a meme or a song or a simple hey. Soft launch love finding its way. Not official, not yet defined, but something beautiful is taking its time under the surface. Soft and slow, a garden that only the two of us know. Soft launch love, testing the water slow. Just enough to let you know. Soft launch love, under the radar sweet. Almost stars, but not complete. Nothing posted, nothing said out loud, but everyone who knows us sees the cloud. Soft launch love, quiet and divine. Walking the beautiful undrawn line. Late night messages that go on way too long. Playlists filling up with songs about your voice. Pretending that it's nothing when it's something strong. Acting like I have a choice. The way I notice when you're in a room. The way I always seem to find your eyes. Soft launch love in permanent full bloom. Hidden in plain sight like morning skies. Not a label, not a lock, just something real enough to stop the ordinary in its tracks. Soft launch love and there's no going back. Soft launch love, testing the water slow. Just enough to let you know. Soft launch love, under the radar sweet. Almost stars but not complete. Nothing posted, nothing said out loud, but everyone who knows us sees the cloud. Soft launch love, quiet and divine. Walking the beautiful undrawn line. Maybe one day we'll go public, make it known, but right now I like this world that's just our own. Soft and secret, tender and new. The quietest way I've ever fallen for you. There's something sacred in the in-between, in the almost and the not yet said, in the looks that mean more than anything, and the words that stay inside my head. Soft launch love doesn't need a name, doesn't need a post or a box or frame. It lives in every deliberate pause, in the beauty of unspoken laws. I'm not in a hurry, I'm not looking for the stamp. Soft launch love is a candle, it don't need the lamp. Just this warmth between us, just this knowing look, just this chapter forming in our unmarked book. Sunday morning comes and you're the first thought. Not by effort, not by trying, just the way it's caught. Soft launch love slipping into everything. I didn't notice till it was surrounding. The groceries, the weeknight, the ordinary call. The way you made yourself a part of all. The soft and unremarkable and daily and true. Soft launch love, it's so full of you. Soft launch love, not testing anymore. It's already walked right through the door. Soft launch love, under the radar still, but it's the realest thing I've ever felt. kept secret in the crowd. Soft launch love, no longer just a line. You became officially mine. Soft launch, soft launch, soft launch. Just you and me, and the quiet between. Soft launch, launch, love. The sweetest thing I've never had to scream. Soft and real, soft and true. Soft launch love. It was always you. Feel the ground shake. Something's growing. Blooming bass. Turn it up. Flowers in the speaker, bassline in my bones. Spring came through the subwoofer, straight into my soul. Pedals falling heavy to a low and steady beat. This is what it feels like when the season and the music meet. I walked into the garden with my headphones on. The bass dropped and the flowers turned and carried on. Like they knew the rhythm, like they felt the pulse. Blooming bass, the most beautiful result. Turn it up, let the roots shake. Blooming bass is all it takes. Soft above and deep below. Blooming bass, putting on a show. Blooming bass, feel it in the ground. Softest heart beating to the loudest sound. Blooming bass, flower to the floor, growing through the rhythm, always wanting more. Pedals in the low and roots in the high. Blooming bass, reaching for the sky, beautiful and heavy, tender and raw. Blooming bass, breaking every law. Lilac on the low and roses on the high. Cherry blossom dropping like the beaches drop tonight. Garden in the club and the club is in the field. This blooming bass feeling is the most alive I've ever lived. Every flower opens to a different frequency. The daisy to the high, the orchid to the keys. The rose responds to bass in a deep and trembling way. Blooming bass, I could do this every day. Turn it up till the petals shake. This is the sound that makes the garden sway. Underground, the roots are feeling this. Blooming bass, botanical bliss. Blooming bass, feel it in the ground. Softest heart beating to the loudest sound. Blooming bass, flower to the floor, growing through the rhythm, always wanting more. Pedals in the low and roots in the high. Blooming bass, reaching for the sky, beautiful and heavy, tender and raw. Blooming bass, breaking every law. Your thoughts soft and loud could never share the same space. But watch the flowers grow right on the base. Delicate and heavy, tender and raw. Blooming bass, breaking every single law. The most fragile things can hold the heaviest beat. The softest petals on the hardest street. A tulip in a speaker, a rose against the wall. Blooming bass contains and holds it all. We were told that beauty had to be quiet, that softness couldn't live inside a riot. But the garden says otherwise. Every single spring, blooming bass can hold absolutely everything. Roots deep in the rhythm, petals in the air. Blooming bass is a love that's everywhere. Heavy heart, light soul, deep and tender, true. Blooming bass is me and it is you. Late set, lights slow, the garden's still alive. Flowers in the darkness somehow still survive. Bass humming through the soil long after midnight. Blooming bass making everything alright. Morning comes and nothing wilted from the sound. Turns out music is the best thing for the ground. Every bloom is stronger for the bass it heard. Blooming bass, the most botanical word. Blooming bass, feel it in the ground. Softest heart beating to the loudest sound. Blooming bass, flower to the floor, growing through the rhythm, always wanting more. Petals in the low and the roots in the high. Blooming bass, never saying goodbye. Beautiful and heavy, real and raw. Blooming bass, the most natural law. Bloom bass, drop low. Watch the garden grow. Blooming bass, blooming bass. Spring never felt this good. Roots in the rhythm, petals in the sound. Blooming bass, the best thing we found. Blooming bass, forever and down. Shh, don't say it. Not yet. Low key. I don't talk about it, keep it close to my chest, but every time you text me I forget the rest. Low-key checking your page just a little too much. Low-key losing sleep over a single touch. I practice being casual in front of the mirror, but every time you're near me everything gets clearer and louder and brighter and harder to contain. Low-key in love is the loudest kind of pain. Nobody knows, nobody sees, but I'm quietly drowning in your energy. Playing it cool on the outside still, but inside I'm running down a hill. Low-key in love, trying to play it cool. Low-key in love, breaking every rule. Can't say it out loud, but it's written on my face. Low-key in love, you already know anyway. Heart on airplane mode, but the signal's getting through. Heavy low-key, feeling pointing straight at you. Low-key in love, running out of low. Too much of you is starting to show. Laughing just a little too hard at everything you say. Rerouting all my walks just to go your way. Saving all your photos in a folder no one finds. Low-key in love is the loudest thing on my mind. I screenshot things you posted months and months ago. I know your coffee order and I never let it show. I researched every song you put in your last playlist. Low-key in love and adding to the list. Nobody knows, or maybe they do, because the way I look at you gives every secret through. I thought I had it hidden, thought I had it locked, but low-key in love can't really be stopped. Low-key in love, trying to play it cool. Low-key in love, breaking every rule. Can't say it out loud, but it's written on my face. Low-key in love, you already know anyway. Heart on airplane mode, but the signal's getting through. Every low-key feeling pointing straight at you. Low-key in love, running out of low. Too much of you is starting to show. Maybe it's obvious, maybe you see right through the way I pause before I say I don't like you. The way I always find a reason to stay late. The way I memorize the things that make you great. Low-key in love, but it's growing every day. Running out of low-key ways to feel this way. The volume's rising even when I turn it down. Low-key in love is the worst kept secret in town. I told myself I'd wait until the moment's right, but every moment with you already feels like light. And maybe low-key was just what I needed then, to let this feeling grow before I let it in. Sunday morning comes and you're the first name in my head. Not from trying, just the way the thought is spread. Low-key in love in the most involuntary way. You became the background music of my everyday. I didn't mean to let you into every room, didn't mean to give you space to grow and bloom, but low-key in love has a way of finding cracks. And now you're everywhere and there's no going back. Low-key in love, done playing it cool. Low-key in love, gladly breaking every rule. Couldn't say it then, but I'm saying it now. Low-key in love and ready to say how hard back online and the signal strong and clear. Every low-key feeling brought me right to here. Low-key in love, not so low-key anymore. You already knew what I was keeping score. Low-key, low-key, but not really low-key in love with you. Not so low-key, never was low-key in love. It was always you. Golden hour, phone in hand, typing your name again. Sky's turning orange and I'm reaching for my phone. Feels a little wrong to watch the sunset all alone. Typing something stupid just to make you smile. Been staring at your name on screen for quite a while. The light is doing something extra in a read right now. Pink and tangerine and gold, I can't explain how. One sky holds this many colors all at once. Sunset texting turning me into a dunce. Golden hour hitting different when you reply. Every little message feels like touch the sky. I don't need a reason, don't need a plan, just a sunset and your name beneath my hand. Sunset texting, fingers moving fast, trying to make this golden moment last. Sunset texting, you and me in the sky, the prettiest conversation of my life. Orange bleeds to pink and pink to blue. Every color in between feels like you. Sunset texting, don't put the phone down. Best feeling in this whole entire town. You sent a blurry photo of the sky above your street, same pink and tangerine like our sunsets finally meet. Miles apart but watching the same fading light. Sunset texting is my favorite time of night. I zoomed in on your photo trying to find the detail, the rooftop and the power lines and the thin contrail. The same setting on your side of everything. Sunset texting is the closest thing. Golden hour doesn't wait, so I type fast, trying to hold the warmth before it's past. But something about the fade, it makes it sweet. Sunset texting feels like something complete. Sunset texting, fingers moving fast, trying to make this golden moment last. Sunset texting, you and me in sky, the prettiest conversation of my life. Orange bleeds to pink and pink to blue, every color in between feels like you. Sunset texting, don't put the phone down, best feeling in this whole entire town. Don't wanna put the phone down, don't wanna let the colors fade. Keep the conversation going till the stars replace the shade. Rubber seas and rosy skies and everything we leave between the lines. Sunset texting feels like a love letter in real time. The day is almost over but I'm not ready yet. Every sunset comes with things I don't wanna forget. The way you said that thing at 6:30. The way the light in your words got all mixed into something I'll be thinking about at midnight. Sunset texting is my favorite kind of night. I say the screenshots of our golden hour talks, filed on the memories of these beautiful walks, through the end of every day with you beside the screen. Sunset texting, best thing in between. Now it's dark and all the color has been packed away. The stars are doing something with the end of the day, but I'm still here, phone warm, still typing to you. Sunset texting turning midnight texting too funny how an hour becomes the whole night long. When the conversation feels like your favorite song started at the golden hour, now the moon is high. Sunset texting stretch across the entire sky. Sun texting, fingers moving slow, nowhere else on earth I'd rather go. Sunset texting, you and me at night, somehow everything is still alright. Orange long since faded into black, but I wouldn't ever wanna take that back. Sunset texting every single day, the most beautiful way to end the way. Orange, pink and you, my favorite shade of blue. Sunset texting till the stars come through. Golden hour, fading into you. Sunset texting every evening, something new. Sunset texting, always you. Clean laces, open road, heart already running. Clean white sneakers hitting summer pavement, heart keeping tempo with every step I'm taking. You walked beside me and the beat just changed. Everything familiar suddenly felt strange in the best way, in the lightest sense. The ordinary sidewalk felt immense, like the concrete had been swapped for something new. Sneakers and heartbeats and the fact of you. Laces tied but I'm coming undone, running towards something under the sun. The city is a soundtrack and you're the melody. Sneakers and heartbeats, that's all I need. Sneakers and heartbeats moving to you. Every single step in your direction is true. Sneakers and heartbeats, rhythm and soul. Two kids just walking but somehow feeling whole. Rubber on the pavement, pulsing my chest, side by side and giving it our best. Sneakers and heartbeats, that's the whole song. We were right here all along. Scuffed up rubber in a racing chest, side by side and I'm giving you my best. Playground memories and present tense, this love and sneakers making perfect sense. We passed the corner store we went to as kids, laughed about the ridiculous things we did. Slurpees memories and bad decisions, Saturday plans, sneakers and heartbeats in younger hands. The miles stack up, but I don't feel them when you're beside me. Nothing's a problem, every blister, every worn down soul. Worth it for this walk, worth it for this whole. Sneakers and heartbeats moving to you. Every single step in your direction is true. Sneakers and heartbeats, rhythm and soul. Two kids just walking but somehow feeling whole. Rubber on the pavement, pulsing my chest, side by side and giving it our best. Sneakers and heartbeats, that's the whole song. We were right here all along. We don't need a destination or a plan, just the road ahead and your hand in my hand. Soul is wearing thin, but heart's getting strong. Sneakers and heartbeats, we were right all along. I've been on every kind of road there is, fast ones, slow ones, ones I should have missed, but none of them felt quite like the street with your stride matching perfectly to my beat. There's a rhythm between us that we never rehearsed, just arrived one day and needed no verse. Natural as walking, easy as breath. Sneakers and heartbeats from the start to the rest of every road we'll take from here. Sneakers and heartbeats year after year. Souls replaced but the feeling stays true. Sneakers and heartbeats, me and you. Years from now we'll still be on these roads. Sneakers newer but the same heart codes. The same left foot, the same easy pace. The same feeling when I look at your face. Some things travel with you everywhere you go. Not in luggage, just in how you know. The world is better when walked beside someone. Sneakers and heartbeats under the same sun. Sneakers and heartbeats, always to you. Every step in your direction still true. Sneakers and heartbeats, body and soul. Every road we walk just makes us more whole. Rubber on the pavement, pulsing my chest. Forever beside you, forever our best. Sneakers and heartbeats, never a wrong turn. Sneakers and heartbeats, everything I earn. Step by step, beat by beat, you're the best thing under my sneakers and heartbeats. Sneakers and heartbeats, let's never stop walking. Sneakers and heartbeats, hold it hard, wide open. Sneakers and heartbeats, always moving, always you. Slow and warm, honey dripping, May is here. May came in slow like honey off a spoon. Warm and golden, sticky afternoon. Skin on sunlight, barefoot on the grass. This kind of sweetness is too good to last. But I'm not thinking about the ending yet. Just the warmth that I refuse to forget. The way the air sits heavy and still. Sweet heat in May, giving me the thrill. But I'll take it, I'll take every drop. Sweet heat in May and I don't want it to stop. Peach sky, slow days, golden everything. Sweet heat in May, the best beginning. Sweet heat in May, melting me slow. Peach and amber everywhere I go. Sweet heat in May, summer's first kiss. Nothing in the world quite feels like this. Honeyed afternoons and warm dark nights. Everything is soft in the amber light. Sweet heat in May, dripping in divine. Every slow, sweet moment is mine. Lemonade is sweating in my hand. Tan lines and your laughter on the sand. Every little breeze is carrying your name. May is never gonna feel the same. We drove with all the windows fully down. Slowest route to get across the town. Radio on something old and sweet. Sweet heat in May and the perfect beat. I'll take it, every golden hour. Every sticky petal off the flower. Every sunburn, every late evening meal. Sweet heat in May is all I wanna feel. Sweet heat in May, melting me slow. Peach and amber everywhere I go. Sweet heat in May, summer's first kiss. Nothing a specific quality of light in May that July and August just can't replicate. Something about the freshness still inside the warmth, something tender, something before the full force. The heat is sweet because it's still becoming. The summer hasn't peaked, the heart's still drumming with anticipation of what's yet to come. Sweet heat in May right before the sun turns to full intensity and summer locks in hard. May is the softest heat, the open card, the warmest, gentle, almost of the year. Sweet heat in May, I'm always coming back here. Evening and the heat is barely cooled, fireflies just starting, nothing ruled, just the soft persistence of the warm, sweet heat in May before the summer storm. We stayed outside until we had to go slow to leave because we loved it so. May doesn't ask for much, just that you stay. Sweet heat in May, I'll never look away. Sweet heat in May, melting forever slow, peach and amber wherever we go. Sweet heat in May, not just a kiss, everything I ever needed is this. Honeyed evenings, amber soaked nights, everything is golden in the fading light. Sweet heat in May, never letting go. Sweetest heat I'll ever know. Slow and sweet and warm and cold. Sweet heat in May, never getting old. Honey on the air, peach in the sky. Sweet, sweet heat in May, never saying goodbye. Sweet heat, sweet heat in May, always, always stay. Still growing, still becoming, young and blooming. Here we go. We don't have it figured out and that's okay. Making all our beautiful mistakes today. Roots still growing, reaching for the light. Young and blooming in the middle of the night. I used to think I had to have the answers first. Had to quench the questions before I could quench the thirst. But life doesn't wait for you to feel prepared. Young and blooming means you go in a little scared. Nobody told us it would feel this alive. Stumbling into something we don't have to define. Cracking through the surface, finding our way. Young and blooming is the only way to stay. Young and blooming, cracking through the ground. The loudest kind of quiet, the softest kind of sound. Young and blooming, tender and untamed. Learning how to love before we even know our names. Petals still unfolding, reaching for more. Young and blooming, that's what we were born for. Not finished yet, and that's the whole point. Young and blooming at every joint. Chasing every feeling like it's the first time. Writing all our stories in an unfinished rhyme. Petals still unfolding, learning how to grow. Young and blooming in the sunlight of the unknown. We made mistakes that cost us something real. Sat with the bruises, learned how not to conceal the parts of us that needed air and room. Young and blooming always finds its way to bloom. Nobody ended us a map for this, just the instinct and the will and the hidden miss. Growing into people we don't recognize yet. Young and blooming, no regrets. Young and blooming, cracking through the ground. The loudest kind of quiet, the softest kind of sound. Young and blooming, tender and untamed. Learning how to love before we even know our names. Petals still unfolding, reaching for more. Young and blooming, that's what we were born for. Not finished yet, and that's the whole point. Young and blooming at every joint. We're not finished, and that's the whole point. Every crack in us is right on the joint. Growing into something we can't yet see. Young and blooming is right where we should be. Don't rush it, don't force it, let the season do its work. Young and blooming through the joy and even through the hurt. I look at where I started and I barely recognize the person in the rear view through these older eyes. But growth was was never meant to leave you the same. Young and blooming means you're always in the flame of becoming, of changing, of shedding the skin. Young and blooming always begins again, not just once, not just in spring. Young and blooming is a permanent thing. 10 years from now I'll look back at today, at how young and tender everything was, how afraid and how alive, how unfinished, how real. Young and blooming is the best thing to feel. I wanna stay this way forever if I can. Not naive but open, not lost but unplanned, always cracking upward, always reaching through. Young and blooming, that's me, that's you. Young and blooming, always through the ground. The most important quiet, the most important sound. Young and blooming, wild and uncontained, learning how to love and learning how to stay. Petals always opening, never fully done. Young and blooming, underneath the same sun. Not finished yet, not finished lit, not finished lit. Young and blooming, our best thing yet. Bloom slow, bloom real, bloom into everything you feel. Young and blooming, we're exactly where we need to be. Still growing, still becoming. Young and blooming, always, always blooming. Yeah, something's happening to me and I can't stop it. My cheeks are burning up, I can't look away. Every time you smile I lose what I wanna say. Heartbeat stuttering like a song on replay. You walked in the room and I melted away. I rehearsed 1,000 things the night before, but one glance from you and I forgot them all. Standing at the edge of something I can't ignore. You make the ground feel like a beautiful fall. Something in the way you laugh makes me lose my cool. I'm falling so fast, I'm such a fool, but I don't even mind. No, I don't even mind, because you make the fall feel kind. Blush mode on, I can't hide it anymore. Blush mode on, knocking at my heart's front door. Rose color world every time you're near. Blush mode on, baby, you're my atmosphere. Cheeks on fire, heart on the floor. Never felt like this before. Blush mode on and I'm giving in. Let the rose gold rush begin. Pink and electric, this feeling's insane. I blush 1,000,000 times just to feel it again. You said my name and I forgot the year. The whole world narrowed down to you right here. I'm usually cool, I'm usually fine, but you rewrote every nerve along my spine. Casual conversation turns to static in my head. You make me forget every single thing I've said. Something in the way you move across an ordinary room turns everything into perfume. I can't breathe right, no I can't breathe right, but somehow it still feels right. Blush mode on, I can't hide it anymore. Blush mode on, knocking at my heart's front door. Rose color world every time you're near. Blush mode on, baby, you're my atmosphere. Cheeks on fire, heart on the floor. Never felt like this before. Blush mode on and I'm giving in. Let the rose gold rush begin. Can't turn it off, can't turn it off. This rosy rush when you walk past. Can't turn it off. Just let me stay caught in your glow. I hope it lasts. Every time I think I've got it under control, you do something small and it takes over my soul. A look, a word, a laugh, a touch. How did something so quiet become so much? Can't turn it off, can't turn it off, can't turn it off. Pink flood in every corner of my mind. Can't turn it off, can't turn it off. Don't want it off, you're the best thing I've ever tried to hide. I see you in the morning light, I see you in the crowd. I see you in the quiet things I never say aloud. A coffee shop, a song, a street, a color in the sky. Everything became your shade of red the day you walked on by. I used to think that blushing meant that I was giving up, but now I think it means I'm finally brave enough to stand here in this rose-colored hurricane and let the whole world see I feel everything. Blush mode on, I can't hide it anymore. Blush mode on, knocking at my heart's front door. Rose-colored world every time you're near. Blush mode on. shooting star. Let's move on. Sweet, so sweet, can't get enough. Cherry drip love. Sweet on my lips like summer cherries in the heat. You leave a stain that I don't ever wanna be. Sticky and slow, this love is dripping like a dream. More intoxicating than anything I've seen. I picked you off the highest branch in the afternoon. Red and ripe and perfect underneath the lazy moon. One bite was all it took to change the way I see. Cherry drip love is the only thing I need. One taste was never enough. I keep coming back for more. You're my favorite kind of rush, and I keep knocking at your door. Every time I swear I'm done, you pull me back like gravity. Cherry drip love, here I come, falling beautifully. Cherry drip love, falling down slow. Bright as a red flush on my cheeks, you'll never know. Cherry drip love, sweet and divine. Can't wash you off, baby, you're staying on my mind. Dripping down my soul like July. Sweetest kind of love under the sky. Cherry drip love, taste of the sun. I've been addicted ever since you begun. Juice on my fingers, you laugh in my ear. You're the kind of sweetness that I always wanna hear. Ripe and electric, you make summer feel real. This cherry drip love is the best thing I feel. We sat on the hood of a car watching stars. Hands sticky sweet with the taste of who we are. Red lips, warm night, radio playing low. Cherry drip love, putting on a show. One taste was never enough. I keep coming back for more. Crimson like an open heart, bleeding on the kitchen floor. Not the painful kind of bleeding, more like blooming into red. Cherry drip love, I'm believing every word you've ever said. Cherry drip love, falling down slow. Bright as a red flush on my cheeks, you'll never know. Cherry drip love, sweet and divine. Can't wash you off, baby, you're staying on my mind. Dripping down my soul like July. Sweetest kind of love under the sky. Cherry drip love, taste of the sun. I've been addicted ever since you begun. Drip, drip down my soul. Red like passion out of control. Sweet, sweet to the bone. Cherry drip love, I'm already gone. You're the flavor I keep craving past midnight. The stain on my pillow, the red in my life. Seasons change, but the sweetness remains. Cherry drip love running through my veins. Drip, drip, don't you stop. You're the sweetest thing I've got. Red and ripe and all of mine. Cherry drip love, so divine. Now the summer's fading, but you taste the same. Still as sweet and vivid as the day you came. When a cherry's on a thing, but I'll pretend a cherry drip love never has to end. I'd bottle up this feeling if I could somehow preserve the way you drip into my every now. Seasons turn, but baby, we stay sweet. Cherry drip love forever on repeat. Cherry drip love, falling down slow. Bright as the red flush on my cheeks, you'll never know. Cherry drip love, sweet and divine. Can't wash you off, baby, you're staying on my mind. Dripping down my soul like July. Sweetest kind of love under the sky. Cherry drip love, taste forever. Stained on my heart, washing off never. Cherry drip, sweet on my lips. Cherry drip love, all over me. Cherry drip, can't get enough. Cherry drip love, endlessly. Soft and light, floating down. Pedal bound. Light as a petal falling off the tree. Dancing in the wind so effortlessly. Soft and colorful, bouncing on the breeze. This feeling in my chest is like a gentle tease. I watched you from across the garden path, surrounded by the pink and the aftermath of every bloom that dared to open wide. And something in me opened up inside. Every little thing you do makes my heart bounce like petals in the blue. soft and slow and full of grace. Everything slows down around your face. Pedal bounce, floating to you, pink and white and every lovely hue. Pedal bounce, soft and so free, land right in your hands, that's where I wanna be. Up and down and sideways through the air, pedals catching light beyond compare. Pedal bounce, tender and bright, falling into you feels exactly right. Spinning in slow motion through the afternoon, 1,000 petals falling like a sweet perfume. Delicate and tender, this love is in the air. Catch me if you can, baby, catch me if you dare. The wind picks up and I go higher still, bouncing off the world against my will. But every time I land, it's close to you. Pedal bounce and everything is new. Every little thing you say sends another pedal up and away. I used to keep my feet on solid ground, but you may float and feel profound. Pedal bounce, floating to you, pink and white and every lovely hue. Pedal bounce, soft and so free, land right in your hands, it's where I wanna be. Up and down and sideways through the air, pedals catching light beyond compare. Pedal bounce, tender and bright, falling into you feels exactly right. Bounce, bounce, up and down, prettiest feeling I have found. Soft, soft like spring rain, every time you're near I fall again. I never knew that falling could be fun, never knew that drifting could be done with such a quiet joy, such easy grace, until I fell and landed in your space. Bounce, pedal light, everything is soft and everything is right. Up, up into the sky, pedal bounce, love is the reason why. Even on the days the wind is cold, even when the petals start to fold, even when the garden's not in bloom, I'm still bouncing toward you through the room. Because you're not a season, you're a feeling, not just spring but every kind of healing. Not just soft but sturdy, warm and real. Pedal bounces everything I feel. Pedal bounce, floating to you, pink and white and every lovely hue. Pedal bounce, soft and so free, land right in your hands, it's where I wanna be. Up and down and sideways through the air, pedals catching light beyond compare. Pedal bounce, here to stay, bouncing into you every single day. Bounce, bounce, soft and slow, pedal bounce wherever the wind blows. Pink and white and gold and blue, pedal bounce always back to you. Pedal bounce, always back to you. Always back to you. Static signal searching. Found you. Tune into your signal like a radio wave. Every word you say is the only one I crave. Static in my heartbeat when you come around. You're the only frequency that I've ever found. I've been scanning through the noise for a long, long time, picking up on signals that were never mine. But then your voice came in and everything went clear. You're the broadcast I've been waiting for all year. Scanning through the noise just to hear your voice. You're coming in so clear. Couldn't stay away, reception's here to stay. You're all I wanna hear. Crush frequency, you're broadcasting to me on a wavelength only I can feel and see. Crush frequency, turn it up loud. You're the sweetest signal in the crowd. Every heartbeat tuned to your station, every breath a new transmission. Crush frequency, you're all I receive, the only channel I will ever need. Heart is like a speaker vibrating to your tone. Every little heartbeat says I want you alone. High fidelity, this feeling's crystal clear. You're the only song I wanna always hear. I try to change the station, flip the dial, but every other frequency felt hollow for a while. Nothing else could reach me, nothing else came through. Every frequency eventually led back to you. Can't change the channel now, don't even know how you're woven into sound. Every note you make keeps me wide awake, the most beautiful thing I found. Crush frequency, you're broadcasting to me on a wavelength only I can feel and see. Crush frequency, turn it up loud, you're the sweetest signal in the crowd. Every heartbeat tuned to your station, every breath a new transmission. Crush frequency, you're all I receive, the only channel I will ever need. Can't change the channel, I don't wanna change. This feeling's dialed in and it's driving me insane. Reception's perfect every time you're near. Crush frequency, loud and crystal clear. Between the static and the silence I found you, a signal soft and strong and completely true. And now my whole body is a radio tower, receiving you every single hour. Loud, quiet, near, far, whatever frequency you are, I'll tune myself to match your sound. Best signal I've ever found. Late at night when everything goes quiet, my heart still plays your broadcast like a riot. Soft and steady humming through my bones, you're the reason I don't feel alone. Every conversation is a live transmission, every glance becomes a new edition of the broadcast that I play on repeat. Crush frequency, you make life complete. Crush frequency, you're broadcasting to me on a wavelength only I can feel and see. Crush frequency, turn it up loud, you're the sweetest signal in the crowd. Every heartbeat tuned to your station, every breath a new transmission. Crush frequency, forever receive, you're the only signal I believe. Tuned in, turned